Die, monster! You don't belong in this world.
It was not by my hand that I'm once again given flesh. I was called here by humans who wish to pay me tribute.
Tribute? You steal men's souls and make them your slaves.
Perhaps the same could be said of all religions.
Your words are as empty as your soul. Mankind ill needs a savior such as you.
What is a man? A miserable little pile of secrets. But enough talk. Have at you!
It was Richter Belmont, the legendary vampire hunter, who succeeded in finally ending the menace of Count Dracula, Lord of the Vampires, who had been brought back from the grave by the Dark Priest Shaft. However, one night 4 years later, under the glare of the full moon, Richter mysteriously vanished. With no idea of where to begin her search, Maria Renard set out to look for him. It was then that fate intervened. Castlevania, the Castle of Dracula, which is rumored to appear once every century, suddenly materialized from out of the mist, as if to show her the way. Meanwhile, powerful forces were struggling for the soul of a man named Alucard, the very same Alucard who had teamed up with Trevor Belmont to battle his immortal father, Count Vlad Tepes Dracula. Alucard, in order to purge the world of his own cursed bloodline, had to merge his vampire powers and enter into what was supposed to be an eternal slumber. But now, he's awake and aware of the evil once again at work in his homeland. The time has come again for the forces of good and evil to engage in their ancient battle. Dracula's castle beckons for you, and no man can say who shall emerge victorious. Saludos a todos and welcome to another Let's Play. I am Jalisco, your host, and this is Castlevania Symphony of the Night, if you didn't know, but I'm sure most of you knew already what was going on. First of all, sorry for that reading. It's kind of late and I'm really tired, and well, I'm not really good at reading fast. If I can't read fast in my own native language, imagine in another language. But anyways, ooh, level up. Okay, nice. For killing a bat. So, Castlevania Symphony of the Night, this is one... Wow, as you can see, I'm playing it for the Xbox from the arcade? Live arcade? I don't really know. I don't even know how it's called. I know Nintendo's is Virtual Console, Virtual Arcade, I don't really know. This...
Alucard, what is your business here?
I've come to put an end to this.
Still befriending mortals. I'll not ask you to return to our side, but I demand you cease your attack.
I will not.
You shall regret those words. We will meet again. What?
Is inconvenient. No, really. This is kind of like... how to call it? Well, kind of super... The Castlevania game for the Super Nintendo in regards of, well, movement and the sorts, but it's more focused like... Well, not focused, it's like... Metroid in a sense, since it's exploration-wise. There's a lot of exploration and backtracking and God knows what. No, actually, sort of, kind of like... I'm going to say Castlevania 2, actually. This is a save point, which is really one of the coolest save points I've seen in my time. It's this thing that turns into a coffin, which makes sense. It's I mean, Alucard is a vampire. Well, okay, so it's like Metroid. You have items, leveling up, just a lot of things. This format of Castlevania game is actually what how the newest games are just are. Exploration, backtracking, powers, leveling up, that sort of thing. If you watch my first Let's Play, the Aria of Sorrow for the Game Boy Advance, you should know. But anyways, I tell anyways too many times. Death just robbed us from everything we had. Now we only have our fists. There are two buttons for attacking, X and B on the Xbox controller. Circle and square, I suppose, on the PlayStation 1. You can jump, you can punch and do stuff in the air, you can backdash, you have your map, which it's really big, you'll see later on. And you have many powers. I mean, Alucard it's a vampire. First, this room, these were used in the PlayStation as loading screens, so you don't have to see the loading every single time you go to a new area. There's no music, and it's really pretty actually, with the angels and the CD engraved on the arch there. But other than that, there's nothing here. Welcome to the Alchemy Laboratory. Nice statue. Ow. Now, I picked up... I don't really remember what I was talking about, so I'll just stop right there on that thought. What? Oh, right. I picked up two swords previously. Let me just show you. This is the pause screen. You have your equipment, spells, relics system, which we'll get into it way later on in the game, and familiars, the same as system, we'll get into it later. But first, we can see here the stats for Alucard. We have HP, MP, Heart, Strength, Con, Int, Look, EXP, Next, Gold, Time, Rooms, Kills, Attack, Defense, Status, and Level. Strength, the 4 stats on the left, they are pretty much self-explanatory. Strength is how strong you hit. Con is... Wait, what? Con? Well, they are not as self-explanatory as I thought. I remember what con was. Maybe defense? I think it's defense. Int, intelligence is for the spells. And luck, how often enemies drop items. Items. Or money. EXP, it's how much experience you have. And next is how much experience we need to get to the next level. Currency is gold, and well, that's pretty much it. Now on into equipment. We can equip something into each hand, on the head, the chest, a cloak, and 2 other, and in miscellaneous. To use the food, you have to equip it and use it, as well as the potions and all that stuff. The 2 swords that we have is the short sword and the red rust. You can see down there, it says 2-hand, which means you need to use both hands to wield this. Now, even if I get a boost in attack from this, actually I think I will equip it into my A slot. But you will see me attacking these skeletons with the fist. That is because in this game... Oh, leather? Okay, leather shield. Oh. The enemies have weaknesses. And I do believe that one of the weaknesses of the skeletons are blunt weapons. And it turns out that your fists are blunt. Who would have guessed? Guests? Who has guessed? Well, apparently Dracula. Who would have guessed? And as in any other game like this, we have secrets. Also, you can attack diagonally if that wasn't obvious already. Hearts, much like Castlevania 1 and every single Castlevania except for 2, are ammunition for your special weapon, which we don't have yet. Right there, that was oh, now we have a special weapon, the dagger. Whoop. And that's it. What? I forgot what I was talking about. Okay, so I think I'll make this video a bit longer than the other ones, since, well, you know, introductions and all that. So I'll take this to like 20 minutes, if that's okay with you. Who cares? I'm bossing this. No, actually, I do care. How long would you prefer these videos to be? Because this is a long game. Oh, our first tape. This is a very long game. Well, not very. It's just long. I mean, it is for the PlayStation 1. But then again, we have Final Fantasies and all that. It's not as long as a Final Fantasy game, but not as short as Castlevania 1. And nearly not as hard. Oh, that's not open. Something about blunt weapons? No. I don't even remember what I was talking about. There's something here? No. Well, I'm going to digress on that thought and go into another one. Yeah, let's save. And I forgot what was my another. Oh, right. I want to. there's something, I won't say funny, more like, well, I don't know how to call it. But the thing is, originally I wanted to... Ooh, boss time. Now I want to equip my shield. And I think I missed something in there. Okay. Excuse me if I talk over this boss fight. It's not really that hard to figure out what to do. I would like to say that I'm going to complete this game 100%. But with this game, that is not even funny. Okay, I screwed this up. Get the hell away from me! Oh! Jump into... Ah! Ugh. This isn't going well. For the love... Oh no! Ah! I want to say I'm... What? For the love of... Okay, I'm going to hide here. Let them come to me. There we go. And that's one of our spells. Haha, you can't reach me here. Oh, you can, on the other hand. Oh, I want to say... I'm going to complete this game 100%. Oh, but if you know this game, that's actually very, very hard. Okay, I'm going to eat something here. God. Okay, I'm just showing you what happens when you need to use something. Yeah, you drop it on the floor and then eat it. What? The thing with Castlevania game, this Castlevania game, is that it is way over 100%. And it can get even more than just what the programmers intended, with a few glitches and all that. There is actually an achievement for this game that for this version of the game that I wanted to get, which is get 100 and something %. They want to get a... I don't really want to go down there. And I remember now what I was going to talk about, the not so funny thing. The thing is that it's not funny, but it's funny. That I wanted to play this game in my account, which I use to play for the Let's Plays, and the one that I use for Nuts and Bolts. But it turns out that I have to buy this game again just for that account. And I'm not going to spend money in a game that I already have. This thing that I already have. So even as much as I wanted to do the achievements, you'll just have to imagine them. In this case, I'm sorry. Could you please stop that? Thank you. You'll just have to imagine those achievements as we go on, because really I'm not paying more money for a game that I already have. I wish there was a way to... What I mean, I need to go to the other side. So yeah, maybe when I'm finished with this game, I'll show the achievement. The bird poop. Let me show you what the bird poop does. I suppose it's supposed. I think it's supposed to be like ashes or salt. I don't really know, but it's just bird poop. Well, Okay, so that's what I wanted to talk about. I'll try to complete this as fully percentage as I can, at least on the map. I suppose I'll make the map complete, but sadly I can't show you the achievements. Anyways, I thank you all for watching, and don't forget to subscribe, rate, and comment either if you like this episode or not. Jalisco out.